Recording in progress.
Hello there and welcome to GCSE Science Physics. So we're looking at energy from wind and water. So here you're going to learn what a wind turbine is made up of, how waves can be used to generate electricity, and the type of power station that uses water running downhill to create electricity, and how the tides can be used to generate electricity. And there are so many examples of how we actually used water to create energy. And in the UK at the moment, renewable energy accounts for 55% of all our energy usage in the UK. And it's been predicted in the next 10 years that will go up to at least about 80% or maybe even more. So strong winds can cause lots of damage on a very stormy day. Even when the wind is much weaker, it can still turn a wind turbine. Energy from the wind and other sources such as waves and tides is what we call renewable energy. That's because such natural sources of energy can never be used up because they are always being replenished, that is, replaced by natural processes. And here's an example of a wind turbine that you can see in front of you. As well as this, no fuel is needed to produce electricity from these natural sources, so they are carbon-free to run. So wind power, a wind turbine is an electricity generator at the top of a narrow tower. The force of the wind drives the turbine blades around. This turns a generator. The power generated increases as the wind speed increases. The wind turbines are unreliable because when there is little or no wind, they do not generate any electricity. Let's have a look at wave power. Wave generator uses the waves to make a floating generator move up and down. This motion turns the generator, so it generates electricity. A cable between the generator and the shoreline delivers electricity to the grid system. So wave generators need to withstand storms and they don't produce a constant supply of electricity. Also, lots of cables and buildings are needed along the coast to connect the wave generators to the electricity grid. This can spoil areas of coastline. Tidal flow patterns might also change, affecting the habitats of marine life and birds if you were to create these type of wind generators near the coastline. So this is an example of figure 2. So this shows you that this is an example of a wind generator which is placed on the coastline in the sea, whereby the tidal waves go up and down, and this particular axle connects to the generator, and the rocking motion of this particular machine creates energy. All right, so these are just two small examples of how we can produce electricity via wind. Do read the rest of the information in this particular topic and answer the questions. We'll go through this in much more detail in our next lesson. Thank you.